Hi guys, Queen here. If you're curious about this makeup look and how I did it, just keep watching the video. Hi guys, before we get this started, I just want to let you guys know that moisturizing your skin is very important. I don't want to butcher the name, but I believe I'm using Nivea in the video. You can get it at your local ShopRite or Walmart store close by you. The primer I'm going to go in today is with the Hard Candy Poreless Smooth Primer. It's very good for the skin. It soothes out your pores and they're really not visible at the end of the day. And it really works for my skin. So I recommend you try it too. Secondly, we are going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. I'm a shade 370 as you see in the video. I recommend everyone to make sure you use a damp beauty blender because it actually smoothens out the foundation better than it would be if dried up. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's just my recommendation, and you'll see a lot of makeup gurus also tell you the same thing. A damp beauty blender will always work and will always be your best friend. After the foundation is put onto the face, get ready to conceal. I am going to go in with the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer. You can find it at your local Walmart store, like any other drugstore brand. I am going to apply it under my under eyes, both of them basically to hide my bags. I'm going to apply it on my chin just to give it a little glow, and also the forehead so it can have a little glow too when it comes to the contour, and then when it also comes to the baking and highlighting. Also, I recommend you use a damp beauty blender just because it helps more with the blending and it doesn't leave any excess on your face. A lot of concealers will leave excess on your face due to the fact that you didn't blend, so just get it a little wet and it'll help out. So now that we are done concealing, it's time to do some baking. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Ready and Smooth. I am a shade 355, as you see in the video right here. I'm going to add the baking powder onto my under eyes and my chin to radiate the glow. I don't really put it on my forehead because it doesn't glow. It really just gives me flashback, and no one's a big fan of flashback, so I really don't do that. And I also recommend try a dry beauty blender when using this. Now that we are done baking, we're going to do my favorite part, the brows. I go in with an Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I also use the Anastasia Dip Brow Granite. The way I do my brows, I usually do brush them with the Brow Wiz, but in the video, I just went naturally in already. So as you see right here, my brows are not messy-wise, they just don't have an arch to them. So I just fill them in, basically, and just get the arch together, as you will see in the clip.
Stop, won't stop, get guap. 10 white toes and them toy flip-flops. Manicures and pedicures, I'm always tip-top. When they say I'm not hot, all these lies need to stop. Cause I'm icy, wifey, haters wanna fight me. Never been the one get RP up on a whitey. Keep my hands clean, got some hitters moving shicey. Ask me if I'm rolling with some Gucci, bitch, I'm...
As you see, I did do my brows off camera just to, save up time. But I used the same concealer that I just went in with before in a beauty blender. Go around the eyebrow and just fill them in again for any mistakes. So now that we are done with the brows, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild powder brush just to remove the rest of the excess off my face.
I'ma explain why you probably never see me. I push a Lamborghini, choke your magic like Houdini. My body shaped like G.
So now that the baking is off my face, there's obviously going to be a little residue. I'm going to go in with the MAC Studio Contour Kit, and I go in with two browns in the third and second column. I'm going to be using a contour brush, as you see here, and I'm going to apply them over the parts that I put the baking powder on. Now we are going to use a powder brush just to do the blending. Why? Well, to be honest, the powder brush actually works more when you need a blend, so that's really why I use it, and plus I have like 5 of them. So now that we are done contouring, we are going to move on to eyeshadow. I use concealer onto my eyelids to start off as a base, and then once that is done, I use the same beauty blender just to, blend it all in. Now before we start, I just want to let it know my eyeshadow brushes, they are from Amazon, so they don't really have a brand name. I got them cheap, but they actually do work for some cheap brushes. So today's eye is going to be inspired by a peacock. So we're going to go in with the Morphe 35B eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to dab into that blue on the top right there. After we have done doing that, we're going to use the blue at the bottom and apply it onto the same blue that we just added, just to give it a little shine. So now that the blue is applied, we are going to dab into the same palette as before. I'm going to mess around with those two purple as you see in the video and add it to the corner of my eye. After we have done that, we are going to basically blend it in all together, and then we are going to move on into the Morphe 35E palette. And I'm going to touch that purple as well to give it a little shine and shimmer at the corner, just so it doesn't look dull and then that it won't be seen. Moving right along, we are going to take out the 35B again, and we are going to dab into two greens, the one right there, and then the other one, if you can see in the video, hopefully, and then we are going to add it onto my waterline. After we have done that, we are going back into the same palette before, and we're going to go to that top green right there, which will give it a little shimmer, which I'm going to add right there in the corner of my eye as well, just so we don't get lost in the green and so it can be seen and sparkle in the night. And also, we are going to go in with the 35E. We're going to touch that swamp green at the bottom and then also blend it in with the corner of the light green that I added in there before, just so it can shimmer more. As you see, hopefully in the video, it does glow more and it is more visible in a way, so then it won't be hidden. Finally, we're going to add black to the look. I'm just going to add black to the back of the eyes and blend it in with the green and blue, just so it can give it a little pop.
To the driller, bust the AP, yeah. Sliding on the water like a jet ski, yeah.
So we're not done yet. We are going to use the Maybelline Master Chrome Face by Studio Metallic Highlighter, and I'm basically going to add it to the corner of my eyes to blend it in with the purple and the green to give it a little more of a pop, and for you just to be able to see my eyes from across the room.
No drama, we put up in that ooh la la.
Moving on to mascara, I am going in with the Hard Candy Ginormous, and I'm going to use the L'Oreal Voluminous. Voluminous is pronounced, guys. I'm sorry for the butcher.
B&B, Bella the Boar, B&G better than the mall, never been the floor. Pretty kitty, manicured claws, silly, never been a drawer. When the purr, ready when the pour, cause a stir when she on the floor. Give it in the oil, champagne always on the pour. Some happy, others can applaud. Bum bitches like you, but of course. Mermaid coming on the shore, take the prince crown and a coin. Shut it down and the bitch is gone. Another runners on Perignon, downtown, dip it to the song. See everyone.
So now that mascara on the lashes, it's time for some real lashes. And we are going to use the Eylure London. I am going in with the Grand Gamour. I love these lashes so much. You can get them at your local Walmart. And they're just very cute. So now that the lashes are slayed on, we are going in with the Anastasia Glow Kit, and we are going to be using Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife. And I'm going to use my A23 highlighting brush to apply both of those onto my face. As you see, I do add Trophy Wife onto the nose due to the fact it just gives a nice glow, and I only like to keep it on my nose instead of my cheeks so they don't travel around.
On my wrist, diamonds up and down my chain. Cardi B straight stunning, can't tell me nothing.
So now that I have the Fenty Beauty applied onto my nose, I dab into the Tourmaline on the Anastasia Glow Kit, and I apply both of those onto my cheeks, onto my chin, and also add onto my cupid bow to give it a little glow.
You do combine up your tight pussy pan a kakia. It long till it bend like banana. Combine up your tight pussy pan a kakia. It long till it bend like banana. And then you turn back with your girl sit down pan it.
I forgot to mention to you guys, I also added bronze onto the eyebrows just so they could get a little glow to them. Now, if you know me, no look is not done without lip gloss. I'm going in with the Soap & Glory Sexy Mother Pucker shade Sponge Sugar Lip Gloss. I'm going to apply it to my bottom lip and my top lip, and then I'm going to put my lips together just so they can mix together and radiate a glow. Now, for the fun part, we are going to use the Real Color Stay in Spray Makeup Setting Spray. You can find this at your local Sally store if you have one, and it does retail for $13, but when I tell you it's a good $13, your makeup will stay on all night and is very efficient. So I advise you will try it and buy it. Now that the setting spray is set in, it's time to put a hat on and complete this look. I am serving face. I am serving slayness. I just look very cute, and you know, thanks for watching. Bye. Thank you so much for watching my video. Follow me on Instagram at Queen Key with an extra E after the key. My Snapchat is twerkathon_98, and my Twitter, I believe, is Queen Key. The way it's spelled on my YouTube channel is the way it's spelled on Twitter. So thank you guys. Bye. Also, you guys can email me as well at queenkeymua@gmail.com. It would be much appreciated. You guys can help me out with channels and try out some makeup products that I could review for you guys, or like we could start new segments on my channel. I would really, really love that and enjoy so much. Thank you.